We're going to be talking about calendula today. So, I think I got the microphone working. How's everybody doing? Welcome. I'm Rachel with the Herbalist Garden. How are you today? We're going to be talking about calendula. I actually brought my little flowers in, all dried. Now you can use them fresh, but I believe that they taste better when they're dried. You can have them as a tea. You can make a tincture. I think oils work better in calendula form unless you're using it very specifically in a tincture. But you use all, you see it? There we go. Use the petals and the whole flower top, like the whole flower top, the whole thing. Can you see that? Let me see. Come on. Focus. Whole flower top. And the leaves has a nice pleasant scent. A whole jar full. But these are very, very useful. I've been growing them for quite a few years. This is one season's worth. Yeah, one season's worth. We pick them, we let them bloom like a whole day, maybe 2 days, depending on our schedules, and we then just pop off the top. It doesn't get a chance to die. It just gets a chance to bloom for like a day, 2 days, and then we deadhead it. It's not dead, but still. And then just more comes up, more comes up, more comes up. It is a very easy plant to grow, and the bees love it. So it's a pollinator. It's useful to us. Yay! Awesome. So we're going to talk about calendula, as you see. And I have my disclaimers. I'm an herbalist. I'm not a doctor. Do your own research. Do your own research. I will be reading the information that I gleaned from the internet and my own knowledge off the screen over here. So if you're wondering, that's what's happening. That's why I'm looking over here. I'm not over here all the time. Love you though. Calendula, also known as pot marigold, offers several benefits, particularly for skin health. It is also known for its anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antiviral, and antioxidant properties, which help heal wounds, treat skin conditions, and promote overall skin hydration and firmness. It's kind of a toner. Don't confuse calendula with ornamental marigolds, the kind you put beside your tomato plant to keep the bugs away. That is, I didn't look up the pronunciation. Tadgeets genus, which is commonly grown in vegetable gardens. So calendula is a sunny annual garden herb in the daisy family, the Asteraceae. It's a self-seeding plant in most climates and is a highly hardy herb. The leaves and flowers and leaves of the blossoms have been used in ancient medicinal systems for millennia. In traditional medicine, the aerial parts are used in an oil or a salve to treat wounds and as a tea to encourage digestion and reduce chronic ulcers. It is also distilled in water and used as an eye wash to reduce inflammation and soreness. The scientific name is Calendula officinalis, stemming from the Latin word calendae and the Middle English word calens, which both mean first day of the month. There are approximately 20 species of Calendula genus. However, only Calendula officinalis can be used for both medicinal and culinary purposes. I have made a couple dishes. I made I don't remember what they're called. It's a taco dip. And I've sprinkled the calendula on top. It really looks pretty. Calendula officinalis let's see, we read that part. The name calendula reflects the flower's constant appearance at the beginning of most months. Also, it is native to southern Europe, but has become naturalized in North America. It thrives in loamy soil and prefers direct sunlight. It signifies the sun, so, yellow, sacral chakra, orange, we can go, yellow, solar plexus, orange is the sacral. So it's yellowish orange, it'd be used in that, and energy-wise. Also, it will grow in most soils in partial shade. It still will grow. It's a really good and hardy plant. It's easy to identify because of its bright yellow or orange ray floret, the flower head. And the characteristics are it has like teeth or triple ridge at the end of the petals. The lance-shaped leaves are pale green and alternate all the way at the stem. Alternate. So calendula is a kind of marigold, but there are two genera of marigold, Tagetes and calendula. Taget marigolds, also known as French marigolds, are the marigolds that people plant in their flower gardens or kids plant in school. And of the two kinds of marigolds, calendula is the one you can use internally and externally for its benefits. So the antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, immunomodulating properties of this plant may be attributed to the various phytochemicals. These phytochemicals include flavonoids, triterpenes, saponins, and carotenoids. The suggested medical uses for calendula include minor cuts and bruises, wounds, burns. If you have a gash that requires stitches, this will help after you get the stitches. Diaper rash, dermatitis, leg ulcers, oral inflammations, peptic ulcers, hemorrhoids, fever, painful menstruation, yeast infections. It's antispasmodic. It'll help with conjunctivitis, cancers, fevers, jaundice, stomach ulcers, I think I said that already, liver problems, and it helps stop bleeding. So let's talk about the ways it reduces inflammation. So, whoa, that's bright. Maybe better? I don't know. Okay, so this is the third time I'm having to record this because the last one had a lot of lag. And I said it in my other video that didn't work out, that I was home because I had to pick up my daughter from school because she wasn't feeling well, and now I'm working from home, and I have a few minutes to record the rest of this. My watch is telling me to take a walk. I just walked.
Anyway, I'm home. Excuse my mess. Always in process of organizing. Anyway, so we were talking about inflammation and how calendula reduces inflammation. The body's immune system triggers the inflammatory response when exposed to internal and external trauma. While short-term inflammation is a fundamental part of the healing process, chronic inflammation indicates a persistent issue and can lead to long-term health problems. A clinical trial found that calendula and comfrey eliminated stomach ulcers and reduced painful symptoms in participants with duodenal ulcers. Researchers observed that the reduction in pain was correlated with the decrease in inflammation. Duh. Numerous studies have also been conducted on inflammation. It's just, they know it's bad, but they give us things that cause it. The doctors do. And all the junk food, all of our food that we buy in the store causes it, at least here in the US. It's been a thing that people are waking up to here. So, calendula is often marketed as a treatment for eczema and dermatitis. So, it has antimicrobial properties. So, viruses, bacterial, fungi, and parasites are all examples of microbes that can cause various diseases. Natural microbial herbs may clean up existing microbial colonies while inhibiting further growth. Pause. So, let's see, where was research attributes these antimicrobial effects to calendula's following active constituents: flavonoids, triterpenes, saponins, and carotenoids. So, there's a lot of clinical studies where it helps with oral health. I put them in the wrong place. On the sheet, but it also helps with wound healing. So in 2016, a clinical study observing subjects with diabetic foot ulcers found that calendula extract increased the rate of wound closure. After 30 weeks, 78% of the participants experienced complete healing. Rosemary Gladstar, any herbalist knows who she is, writes that the calendula is a powerful vulnerary healing herb. It heals wounds by promoting cell repair and growth. There's another well-renowned herbalist, Matthew Wood, notes that calendula cleans the wound from inside out. So we know that it heals ulcers. We know that it heals wounds. So it's also an analgesic. The oil is often used as a topical analgesic. It is known to reduce pain from injuries and surgeries, as well as acute pain, headaches, and pain associated with chronic and terminal diseases. Topical or oral consumption of this oil in moderate amounts is a highly effective sedative and can help induce sleep, allowing the body to heal. The carotenoids and flavonoids present present in this oil are particularly associated with topical pain relief. Now, I brought it over here earlier for the other video, but it's here already. So we have, I call it, well, it's a, I don't think we can see because of the brightness. So it's natural wound care is basically what it is. So it's like a natural Neosporin, or Neosporin's a brand here in the US. I don't know if it's anywhere else. But that has lots of fillers in it. So I just made my own. This is plantain oil and a calendula oil and beeswax. That's all that's in here. You can put scents in it, but I didn't. So it's just a very nice salve. You can put it on. It is the same consistency as the Neosporin. Um, I have made it looser, like solid wise. I've made it more solid. It is good for burns. It's good for bug bites. It's good for anything, really. Gracious, if you want to order it, I'll make it for you. It won't be expensive. I kind of get my plants for free out there in the great outdoors. So it also has antioxidant and antiviral properties. Antioxidants work to neutralize and eliminate free radicals, as we know. They reduce stress, support healthy aging, and promote overall well being. The acids present in the oils of this plant are potent antimicrobial and antiviral, has those effects, especially when combined with sunflower oil. Now, this is combined with, I'm not sure if it's avocado or olive oil. I use them interchangeably and sometimes together. I just really like those. They're readily available, they're not horribly expensive. But this will do all of that too: antimicrobial, antiviral, antioxidant, anti inflammatory. Boy, this stuff works great. It supports digestion. Bitter herbs improve digestion and food absorption by stimulating bioproduction in the liver and gallbladder. I don't find it to be bitter. I have it straight in a tea without any sweeteners or anything, but some people might find it bitter. I don't. I think it's delicious personally. It supports immune our immune systems. Respected herbalist Juliet Blankenspore writes that the sunny herb is an excellent immune tonic when added to soups and stews during the winter months. She suggests adding the entire flower head. It stimulates the lymphatic system. I mean, these are the ones that we're very aware of, but they're all over our bodies. They're under our arms, in our arms, everywhere. Rosemary Gladstar notes that calendula helps stimulate and cleanse the lymphatic system. She suggests taking it alone or combining it with other herbal lymphatic cleansers such as burdock root, red clover, cleavers. Um, Juliet Blankenspore also mentions calendula's effects on the lymphatic system, writing that it's supportive of swollen lymph nodes and stimulates lymphatic flow. So it is highly beneficial to our health in multiple ways. It's also antispasmodic. A lab-based study revealed that calendula extract had an antispasmodic effect by interacting with nerve cells and biomarkers relating to body tension. So it helps prevent and relax muscle spasms. It's anti-cancer. A review of calendula notes that this herb exhibits promising anti-cancer potential through its anti-tumor and cytotoxic properties. In 2018, a study showed results for calendula regarding its potential benefits in cancer management, notably in cancer prevention, treatment, and palliative care. Another 2018 study discussed calendula's anti-tumor and anti-metastatic effects as demonstrated in animal models. So there was another study published in Women in Health found that calendula cream was effective in treating yeast infections that would it said it would work equal to, like, say, a clotrimazole, an antifungal cream. It has sun protection. This one I did not know, and I was excited to find out. So it has, in 2019, a study determined that when it's in a cream form, calendula has a SPF of 8.36. I make my own sunscreen, so I'll be adding that in because why not? So, radiation dermatitis. There's mixed research on the use of calendula to treat skin irritation caused by radiation treatment. There's insufficient evidence to suggest that it's more effective than using other topical products such as petroleum jelly. Hello. Okay. It's automatically going to be better for your body because calendula is natural and works with your body, where petroleum, Why do you want to stick petroleum in your body? It's what in different form they put it in our cars to make them go. Don't use that stuff. It's so bad for you. So it improves oral care. It's a popular additive to toothpastes and mouthwashes over the past years due to its powerful antibacterial and antimicrobial properties. It helps reduce gum inflammation and fights against gingivitis, cavities, plaque, and other dental issues. It's an astringent, so it helps fight mouth bacteria and promote a healthy oral environment. So it also helps regulate the menstrual cycle by inducing menstruation and relieving cramps. It can help relieve sore nipples during nursing. You apply it topically. It can treat cracked nipples during breastfeeding. Because it's an astringent, it's also a facial toner. Facial toner is believed to reduce acne and breakouts due to its antimicrobial properties. Boosts heart health. Calendula's anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties may help reduce the risk of heart attacks. They found that it did in a single test tube study used in high doses, so a medicinal dose. Relieves muscle fatigue. We kind of talked about that already. So we're on to our doses and side effects. You should not use calendula if you are allergic to ragweed, daisies, marigolds, or plants in the Asteraceae compositae family. If you have allergic reaction to those, you can't use calendula. It is in safety class 1 and interaction class A. Calendula is generally recognized as safe grass by the FDA. People should avoid using calendula if they're sensitive or allergic to the Asteraceae family. Got it. Got that. So allergic reactions are rare and usually well tolerated and considered safe for most individuals. German Commission E has approved calendula for internal and topical use. It's currently approved for medicinal use in several countries, including the UK, Canada, and the United States. Only the flower petals, only the whole flower head is used. So again, we talk about don't use it during pregnancy unless you're trying to induce labor at the end. There's calendula dosage, and I will post that up here. And it's basically, especially if you're using it topically, it's safe unless you're allergic. It is applied topically as needed. Internally, it's like 3 times a day, like 1 or 2 tablespoons a day. Teaspoons, tablespoons, teaspoons. 1 or 2 teaspoons a day. Storage. If you are storing the dried petals, let them in an airtight container. If you've made an oil, tincture, or cream with calendula, store in an airtight container in a cool, dry place. Growing calendula. Calendula is easy to grow, even for those who think they have a black thumb. They have unusual looking seeds that kind of look like a little dried up worm, so it's fun for kids to plant. It produces a plant about 2 feet tall. Might have never gotten that big, but it produces numerous flowers. You just plant the seeds in the spring, outside in full sun, after the risk of frost. You can also start them inside 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. Calendula can be grown indoors with enough sunlight or a grow lamp. And you just harvest it by cutting off the flowers after they've bloomed. Cutting the flowers stimulates the plant to produce more. And you can get a full year's supply from just 1 or 2 plants. And the seeds are easy to save too. So that's all I have for you about calendula right now. There is so many more things, but I can't fit it into a shorter video. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for learning with me. Check us out over on our Facebook group, The Herbalist Garden. We're growing in leaps and bounds. I hope to see you here for the next one. I can't remember what I wrote down for next time, but I do have it listed in my office because that's where I usually record these, as you know. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. Bye.